to you?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear to me.
Shruti, is it clear to you, beta? Shruti, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now do one thing. Make a sentence with carrot. First, Ashmita, you tell me a sentence with carrot. Then Shruti, you can tell me.
I carried many books to my school.
Very good. Then tell me the next one. Shruti, you tell me a sentence with carrot.
I carried fruits, vegetable, medicines to go to the picnic. Ma'am, it is correct.
Tell me again. I carried two.
I carried fruits and vegetables and medicines to go to the picnic.
Excellent, Shruti is correct. Okay, Ashmita, can you give me an example with fried?
Right. The potatoes will be fried to make chips, potato chips.
Very good. Excellent, Ashmita. Shruti, can you tell me the next one with fried?
Yes, ma'am.
Shruti, can you give me an example with fried, beta?
I every day eat fried fish in my breakfast.
My mother fried the fish for me in the breakfast. It's not fried fish, beta. It will be my mother fried a fish for me in the breakfast. Excellent, Shruti. Okay, the next one, can you tell me? Ashmita with fried.
Yes, ma'am. In my childhood, I tried to become a good student.
Very good, excellent. During my childhood, I tried to become a good student. Excellent, Ashmita. Okay, now Shruti, can you tell me a sentence with tried, beta?
I tried to base station.
I tried to face.
Tried to base in my education.
I tried to become the best in the field of education. Excellent, Shruti. Okay, now can you give me an example of denied, Ashmita?
Yes, ma'am. Hmm, Denied. What is meaning of Denied.
Denied means refusal. If you say something and if someone refuses to do that, then we call it denied.
My friend denied. Uh, uh, my friend called me and denied that she will not come to my birthday party.
I called my friend, but she denied to come to my birthday party. Good, Ashmita. Okay, Shruti, can you give me an example with denied?
Yes, ma'am. I touch. I deny my sister to touch the electric switch.
I denied my sister, then
I denied my sister to touch the electric switch.
very good. I denied my sister to touch the electric switch or electric switch board. Both are correct. Okay, excellent,
Oh.
Shruti. Okay, Ashmita, can you read the next line from here better when the verbs?
When the verbs are spelled with a single vowel letter followed by a single consonant letter, we need to double the consonant before adding the ed. Example: beg, beg, begged, rub, rubbed, prefer, preferred.
Very good. So what happened when we spell a verb with a single vowel letter followed by a single consonant letter? That is C. Here beg is a verb, E is a vowel, G is a consonant. So what we need to do, we just need to double the consonant. That is, we need to write G two times. B E double G E D. Beg. Again R U double B E D. Rubbed. Again P R E double F PREFERRED, preferred. So in this way you have to do it. Is it clear to all of you, Ashmita, Shruti?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now, can you tell me an example with baked, Ashmita?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of beg?
Bake means to, like we have beggar on the street, to request someone to give something. If you ask something from someone else, then that is called begging or baked.
I begged a gift from.
I baked the gift from. Okay, Ashmita, you think I'm coming back to you. Shruti, can you give an example with bake?
Yes, ma'am. A street man begged me. A street man gave me some food. Yesterday, a street man begged me some food.
Yesterday, On the street, a beggar was begging some food. No, I want it with baked better.
A street man. A street man. Yesterday, a street man some begged something to beg something from me.
Very good, excellent. Yesterday, a man on the street begged something to eat. Excellent, very good, beta. Okay, Ashmita, can you give me an example with baked?
I begged a gift from my mother.
I baked a gift for my mother. Excellent. Okay. Ashmita, can you give an example with rub?
When can I
Okay, Shruti, tell me an example with rub.
Yesterday I wrapped 2 page letter.
Yesterday I rubbed.
2 page letter.
Okay, yesterday I rubbed out the 2-page letter. Excellent, beta. Okay, Tuhin, can you give me an example with rubbed, beta? Tuhin,
Yes, ma'am. Always rub your hand properly after taking handwork.
tell me again.
Uh, Always rub your hand properly after taking handwork.
That is rub, beta, not rub. You can tell me always wish. No, that is also rub. He rubbed his hand with the hand wash so that all the germs are killed. Or he rubbed his hands with the hand wash while washing his hands. Is it clear to him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next one, Ashmita, can you give me an example with rubbed? Ashmita, give me an example with rubbed, beta.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. Okay. Yes, Ashmita, give me an example with rubbed.
I rubbed my spellings with my eraser.
Very good. I rubbed my writings with an eraser. Excellent. Okay. Now, Devanshu, can you give me an example with rubbed? Devanshu, can you give me an example with rubbed, beta?
Ma'am, which one?
Rubbed, this one.
I'm phoned.
Rubbed. R-U-B-B-E-D, rubbed. This one.
Yes, ma'am. Rubbed meaning I can know. No. Ma'am,
Rubbed
rubbed
means
meaning
to erase. Rubbed means to erase Devanshu. Okay, you think Devanshu, I will be coming back to you. Shruti, can you give me an example with preferred?
Preferred the Jungle Book story. I prefer the Jungle Book story.
I prefer the Jungle Book stories. Excellent, Shruti. Okay, Tuhin, can you give me an example with preferred?
Yes, ma'am. My doctor, no, ma'am. My teacher preferred me to buy this book.
Very good. Excellent, Tuhin. Okay, Ashmita, can you give me an example with preferred?
I prefer the earlier train.
I prefer Dal train. Very good, Ashmita. Okay, the next one, Tuhin, can you tell me a example with preferred? Make a sentence with preferred, Tuhin.
Ma'am, I tell the sentence of preferred.
You told me the sentence. Can you repeat it once more, Tuhin?
Yes, ma'am. My teacher preferred me to buy this book.
Very good. Excellent, Tuhin. Okay, Debanshu, can you give me an example with preferred? No, Tuhin, you are wrong. I didn't ask with referred. You told me my teacher referred me to buy this book. It's wrong. It's preferred better. Preferred means if there are two things and you prefer one of the things above the other, that is called preferred. For example, Ashmita told that she prefers the earlier trend. The
Ma'am,
earlier,
I am not telling prefer. I am telling prefer.
then the sentence is wrong better. If you say my teacher preferred me to buy this book, then it's wrong. It can be my teacher referred me to buy this book.
Ma'am, is this correct that my doctor preferred to take rest uh, about 2 months?
Yes, my doctor preferred, among the two ways, my doctor preferred me to take the rest. Among taking medicine and taking rest, my doctor preferred me to take rest. Very good to him. Okay. Now, can you tell me a sentence with preferred, Devanshu?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Tuhin, can you help Devanshu to make a sentence with preferred?
Yes, ma'am. No, first you have to know the meaning of prefer. So the prefer meaning is to choose one from among two. Then we have to make the sentence with prefer.
So, Devanshu, give me examples of two food which you like. Tell me, Devanshu, the example of two foods that you like. Devanshu, can you give me the example of two foods that you like? Devanshu, do you eat food?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give me the name of two foods that you like? Which are your favorite foods,
Guava and watermelon. Ma'am, guava watermelon.
Guava and watermelon. Among guava, if you are given the both, that is both watermelon and guava are given to you and you are asked that you can have only one fruit, which one will you have, beta? Tell me, Devanshu, which one are you going to have? Devanshu, can you tell me, beta, if both guava and watermelon are given to you and you are asked to have any one of the fruit, which one of them are you going to have it, beta? Okay, I preferred watermelon over guava. You can tell it in this way. I preferred watermelon over guava. Okay, Tuhin, can you read the next line better? Just a sec. So if
Yes.
Harry will become
From
the consonant before rap will become verbs as they cannot be. Okay, yes, read it from here to him.
the simple past tense with irregular verbs. Past tense of irregular verbs are not formed by simply eating tea or eating. In fact, these verbs do not have any fixed rule while changing into simple past tense. Therefore, they are called irregular verbs as they cannot be predicated while their tenses are being changed.
Can you give me the meaning, beta?
Yes, it is telling that irregular verbs are a type of verb which is not non no ma'am, cannot be simply it can convert into past tense by adding ed or d. We have to this is the not a regular verb that we can convert it past tense by ed or ed. It is irregular verb. We cannot convert this verb in past tense by using these types of ed and d.
Very good. Excellent, beta. So what is the sentence saying? The past tense of irregular verbs are not formed by simply adding d or ed. In fact, these verbs do not have any fixed rule while changing into simple past tense. Therefore, they are called irregular verbs as they cannot be predicted while their tenses have been changed. So, when we change the form of the irregular verbs, in that case, we simply do that just like that. The past form of irregular verb does not have any fixed rule. That is, we don't add ed or d to it. And while changing them to the simple past tense. So why are they called irregular verb? Because when they are changed to the past tense, we cannot understand whether the verbs have been changed or not, because they are not following any rule or any fixed rule. Is it clear to all of you, Debangsu, Shruti, Ashmita, and Tuhin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Shruti, is it clear to you, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are going to do English till this part only because the next class cannot be attended by Shruti. I will do one thing. I will do the maths class in this class only, and there will be no class after this class. We have done the addition of fractions. Today we are going to do the multiplication of fractions. So, how can we multiply the fraction? Okay, the first one, can you tell me, Tuhin, how did we do this one? Tuhin, can you tell me number one?
Can you explain me again?
It's very easy. See, 3 by 4 and 4 by 3 are written. So if we multiply this two number, what will happen? We can see 3 divided by 4, 4 divided by 3. So 3 can be divided by 3. So 3 by 3 is equal to 1. It is very easy.
Ma'am, I can't understand.
3 by 4 into 4 by 3. 3 and 3 can be divided with each other. So we can strike off the 3 and 3. And 4 and 4 can be divided by each other. So we strike off 4 and 4. We can strike off 4 and 4, strike off 3 and 3. So the answer will be 1 because 3 can be divided with 3 and the answer is 1. 4 can be divided by 4 and the answer is 1. Again, is it clear, Ashmita? Tuhin, Devanshu and Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because 4 divided by 4 is how much? Ashmita, you tell me. 4 divided by 4 is?
1.
Very good. 3 divided by 3 is, Ashmita, how much?
1.
Very good. So the answer is 1. Is it clear, Ashmita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Debangshu, can you solve this sum? 5 by 3 and 6 by 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me,
5
Debangshu.
by 10 multiply 6 by 3.
Yes.
Ma'am, it is easy. Ma'am, 5 by 3 multiply 6 by 3. Ma'am, 3 and 6 is divided by 2. So 3 is divided 1 and 6 is 3 divided by equal 2. So 2 by 1 and 5 by 3 is not divided. So it is ma'am, 5 and 3 is not divided. So it is multiplied with
Okay. Do one thing. Everyone do the sum here.
one word. Yes. Ma'am, I cannot understand.
Okay.
Why multi? Ma'am, I can understand, but 3, 5 and 3 is not.
One thing. Do the sum.
Ma'am,
First one is of Debangshu, then it's of Tuhin, then the next two are of Ashmita and Shruti.
I,
Ashmita, you do the sum here. Shruti, you do the sum here. Tuhin, yes. Tuhin, you can do it here.
ma'am, we can divide 3 into 6, but not 3 into 5.
You don't have to. Whichever can be divided, divide that only, Ashmita. If 6 and 3 are divided, divide 6 and 3. Just remember one thing, you can divide the upper and lower numbers.
Ma'am, it is correct.
Shruti, it is correct. Tuhin, it is correct. And
Ma'am, can I
Debangshu, yes. Shruti, it is correct. Ashmita, have you understood better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do it, Ashmita. Devanshu, you did a mistake. See, 6 and 3 can be divided. So 2 is the correct answer. Then this is
What, ma'am?
5 better, not 3. How can you divide 5 and 3? 5 and 3 cannot be divided better.
Ma'am, it is 15 multiply.
Why are you multiplying 15? Where from did you get 15? You cannot multiply 5 and 3. 5 and 3 can only be divided if it can be divided. Like you divided 3 and 6. 3 and 6 is divided to get 2. Then what you need to do, you have to find out whether the lower number and the upper numbers can be divided or not. If it can't be divided, like here, you cannot divide 5 and 3. So 5 into 2 is how much?
What, ma'am?
5
5
into
into ma'am 2. Ma'am, 5 into 2 equal to 10. And 1 multiply 3 equal to 3. So 10 by 3.
right.
Ma'am,
Excellent.
I can understand. Ma'am, I can understand you. Ma'am, I can't do it. Ma'am, you give my answer. And my
Why you
answer I
can't do
can.
it, beta? So Ashmita, do one thing. Only Ashmita and Devanshu will do now. Tuhin, you were correct. Shruti, you were correct. First, in the last one, you do it, Ashmita. First, write 5 by 3 and 6 by 3. 5 by 3. 5 by 3 means you have to draw a line here. Then above this line, you have to write 5. Below this line, write 3.
Ma'am, my answer is done.
Yes, it's correct, Devanshu. Now then put a multiplication sign here. Then what are you going to do, beta? Tell me, Ashmita.
I am dividing
Which numbers?
2, 6 to 3 and 5 and 3.
Yes. So if you divide 6 and 3, what is the answer coming?
2.
2. Very good. Strike 3 and 6. Strike like I have done it or Devanshu have done it.
3
Just
and
make,
6.
yes, just draw a line in the slanting position.
Ma'am? Ma'am, I have drawn.
So what is the answer coming?
Answer.
Yes.
5 and 3 are left.
No, if you divide 3 and 6, then what is the answer coming? Right here, what is the quotient? 3 into how much is 6? Very good, 2. Now 5 into 2 is how much? Ashmita?
10.
5 into 2 is 10. Then
10.
3 into 1 is how much?
3.
3. So have you now
Ma'am,
understood, Ashmita?
but 1 is not there.